What is up, bodyweight warriors, and welcome back to another video, another vlog. Today it's going to be a general vlog that I wanted to share about the other things that I've been up to that isn't this, basically, isn't the fitness, the handstands, the bodyweight stuff. Kind of the other things that I do in my life, because I don't tend to share that and often get questions about different bits and pieces. So for those of you who are interested in that, that's what today's video is going to be about. Oh wait, this is like a coffee bean sack, what you get coffee in, but made it into a bean bag. I thought that was kind of cool. So just working this morning, sat in the sun. You know, if it's sunny, I'm probably going to be out in it. But as I said, I wanted to share with you some other things that I've been doing that isn't the sort of bodyweight stuff, and that is mainly like DIY, basically. That's kind of the other thing that I've been getting into lately. I say lately, probably the last couple of years since I bought this house. And I feel like I can finally say that I'm doing property development a little bit now since I just sold this one. So first project kind of is done. So for those of you who don't know, I actually studied industrial design at university, which is basically making things look pretty. But I originally applied to study architecture. That was like what I originally did. Actually went through all the process of doing it, and then I decided that I didn't really want to spend 7 years at university studying for it, and I wanted a little bit more of a broader application, which is why I went for design in the end. Ultimately, I ended up doing this, which I am very, very grateful to be in the position of, because I went to Loughborough and just got very distracted by all the sport stuff there. And this is, you know, this is still my primary passion, the thing that I love to do. But as I'm sure, like many of you, there are a couple of things that you love to do in life, and yeah, one of the other things that I have always wanted to be able to do is some property development of some kind. And part of this is also planning for the future, because as much as I love doing YouTube as a job and doing all of this coaching sort of things, I don't know how it's going to go in the long term. Like I could all of a sudden lose out on something or miss something or just become irrelevant. Like, I don't know if people are going to want to watch me in 5-10 years. So I'm just sort of preparing myself for what potentially I can do next, or something to fall back on, or just another option for me to do as a job at the end of the day. So before I talk anymore, let me show you quickly kind of the before and after for this particular house, and what I've done over the past couple of years, and you know, subsequently learned, because when I started this, I had no experience. I had no idea about any of this property stuff, and I still feel like I have no idea, but I've learned a little bit more along the way. And yeah, kind of the most fun aspect has been that I've done pretty much all of this myself, minus like the plumbing, which I'm just not going to touch because that could go very badly, and some electrics. But apart from that, like, I essentially did all of this myself, and with the help of some friends and family. I am not a tradesperson. I've never had any of that experience. In fact, I've ended up learning a lot from YouTube, funnily enough. YouTube is great for this sort of stuff. There's people just sharing like basically how to do anything. And again, some of the friends who have helped me learn some things along the way. Overall, I'm really proud of like what I've done. I know it's nothing special. It's not like the best thing ever, but for me, as I said, it's been a massive learning process, which is kind of the main focus of this. I just want to learn as much as I can over the next few years, and as I said, it's about building something potentially for the future. Now, I know there actually was a fair amount of people who said they were interested in the DIY sort of stuff in some previous videos, which is kind of why I'm making this one, but I don't think it's going to be something that I'll regularly share on this channel, just because it doesn't really fit. I may or may not make a sort of like other YouTube channel where I document this sort of stuff. Not in the intention to like teach anyone, because I don't know shit at the end of the day, but just to kind of like share and document the process. Something I wish I did more with this particular place. Right, so I am here at CrossFit Pool, which, if you recognise the space, you know it's where I film all of the exercises for the app. So today I'm just filming a couple of updates for the month of July. So if you haven't already checked out the app, we do new updates each month. There's new content. There's also a forum where you can ask questions, all that sort of stuff. One of the parts of this month's update is that the daily 7 routine that I shared, those 7 positions that I try to get into every day, that is now sort of being made as part of the app, as well as a few other things. One thing I did mention was that the daily 7 thing will actually be free in the app, as well as the at-home program, the fat loss program, and also at least part of all the rest of the programs. So I don't know if it will be live when this video goes live, but it will be very shortly afterwards. So I'll link to that one if you want to grab it, have a look at it, check out the programs down below. Flat white, please. So this is actually a 2-bed flat that is just up the road from me, and I managed to get this in April. She just gone like a couple of months ago, and I haven't had too much time up until now to kind of start it, but essentially it's fully ripped out and it's just waiting on being modernised. I'll chuck up a couple of before photos for you. And obviously you can see the current. The kitchen, toilet, bathroom. So yeah, quite a lot to be doing here. I actually filmed the first part of this, so from the beginning I filmed like some of the rip out, and the intention was to, as I said earlier, start making some videos on another channel, kind of sharing what I had to. Unfortunately, I don't know where that footage has gone. I tried to find it and it's disappeared. So it would be meaning starting from this point, which I might share some stuff, but I feel like you need a document from start to finish, which I do plan on doing with whatever the next project ends up being. For this one, certainly at the moment, I've got my hands full. So yeah, I think I mentioned in probably a fair few videos now that why the kind of the vlogs have been a little bit more inconsistent, and it's basically just because I've been busy doing all of this stuff, because I'm doing this as well as all of the other stuff I was doing before, so all of my coaching, the app stuff, YouTube, all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, mentally it's been a little bit draining, and not having to do the vlog stuff, I just haven't really had like the mental space to do it. But I at least wanted to kind of share with you what I've been up to, I guess, for those of you who care. It might be interesting. I certainly find it interesting. Like, I love this stuff. I love chatting to people about it. But as I said, I don't know how I feel about making videos on it, because I don't know enough. And I'm very aware of the fact that I don't know enough. Anyway, enough rambles. I've got to actually do a couple of bits and pieces while I'm here. And then I'm going to go train some handstands in the sun later on. Something that we definitely don't touch is gas pipes. So we'll leave that one to the professionals. Bit scrappy today, so yeah, it's kind of a bit more of an insight into what I've been up to lately, kind of why there's been less vlogs, and as I said, just haven't really had anything to say, believe it or not. Especially with my training at the moment, it's been very similar in terms of like what I'm focusing on, what I'm doing, and sometimes it feels like I'm repeating myself, which in my eyes is potentially boring. If you want to see more of that, I'm happy just to talk about the same stuff. It's just, yeah, I don't want to repeat myself too much. But I think I'm going to leave it there for today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed a little bit more of an insight into what I've been up to, what I'm doing, and maybe if you're interested in that sort of stuff, then let me know, and I will happily make more videos certainly more like sharing actually the details of the work and stuff, as opposed to today, which was just a bit of a general overview. If that's the case, let me know in the comments down below. If you just enjoyed this video, found it interesting, a little bit more lifestyle stuff. Oh man, I sound like an influencer. Hit the thumbs up button and support the channel. Right next to it is also that subscribe button if you want to join the Bodyweight Warrior tribe. Don't miss out on any more future videos. But that's basically it for this week, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a strong week, and peace.